everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to do, I've called it funky cocktails, that's what I've labelled this one as. We're going to use some acrylic paints, yes, because I have done my paint by numbers and I have some left over. So I'm going to use them because it's fun. So I am just going to buff over these tips, because if we try to put the acrylic paint on them whilst they're shiny, it won't work. Oh, look, I just threw everything everywhere. Yay! So you need to buff the tips beforehand to make sure the paint will stick. In a moment, I am going to run off from the camera and then come back again because I've realised I haven't actually got a pot of water, which I'm going to need in order to clean my brush between each set of paints. And what we're going to do, we are going to ombre them. Because I like it. Now, the first one that I try to ombre, it doesn't go well. Yeah, but you know me, I'm going to leave it in there because I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it too, which is half the battle. So there you go. I've just run off to go get my pot of water. I will be back momentarily. Jeez, I took longer than... There I am. Hey! Yeah, this is all in real time. I just thought I would let you just watch me create. Yeah, you don't have to be neat on this. Now, this first nail is going to be a full colour of this pink. Now, I want the brush marks, okay? I want the texture to it. Everything we do is always really smooth, you know, but I like that texture. So I'm like, no, I want it. I'm going to leave it. Now, originally, I was going to put a, what are they called? Flamingo. That's the one. On that nail, but you'll see what happens with that. So this design, we don't have a flamingo. Anywho, so we are going to use 3 different colours, and then I'm going to get a cosmetic sponge, obviously not one that I've actually used, and we are going to use that to ombre them together. Now, I haven't done this for ages, so like I say, it goes wrong on the first nail, and I will tell you for why. Because when I was sponging, what you need to do is kind of alternate from side to side so it gets all round the nail as you work up. And you want to work from the lightest colour to the darkest colour. And if it doesn't quite cover it, do not go back over it unless you have cleaned your sponge. And that's where the epic fail comes from. Okay, so far this looks funky. It's like ice cream. I've got strawberry, I've got mint, and I've got vanilla. Oh, I love mint ice cream. It's one of my favourites. So here you go. So I started off basically just dabbing it, and I'm not moving my hand at all. So in a minute, you see it hasn't gone around the sides. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just sort that. And then I'm like, oh, no, crap. So just stop showing it. No. Yeah, no. Don't do that. I'm like, right. So I'm going to pop that one just to one side for a minute, and I'm going to do the other one. So this time I'm going to clean off using the, like a sticky roller, you know, that you use to take your hair off, your jackets and stuff like that. They work really well to clean your sponge as well. So this time, you see, we're going backward, we're going from side to side as we work up. And it gives, there we go, much better. Right, clean it off. It doesn't matter the fact that it's not particularly neat because we're going to cover some of it up anyway. But what I would normally do is come in then with a second layer once this is dried. So this nail, I'm just using water on a cloth and I'm just going to wipe that off. And then we're going to start again. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to base coat over the pink now. There we go, base coat. So that I can get that in the lamp, because like I say, you've got to cover them anyway, so they've got to be base coated to protect the acrylic underneath. I'm sorry if you can hear some weird noises going on in the background. My son is tidying his room. We're going to use that term loosely because it sure as hell doesn't sound like tidying. It sounds like he's playing with his toys. And he's forgotten that I'm in the room next to him and I know exactly what he's doing or not doing. So because I was going to redo this nail, I am I'm gonna switch the order around. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. But then I'm gonna do exactly the same thing that I've just done. Well, no, I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm not gonna repeat. Yeah, don't do exactly what you just did, Shona, because that was crap. Let's do what you were supposed to have done in the first place. I love using different mediums. I love trying different things. I get... Do you know, I haven't really been watching a lot of nail videos. I'm finding them really boring. You know, a lot of people are like going, oh, wow, you did an ombre. You gonna do anything else to that set? Or are we classing that as a set just because you... Okay, right. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me or is it feeling very samey? And I don't know. I mean, some people have just gone, wow, just wacky. Like, just bonkers. I'm looking at some of the sets coming out and I'm like going, why? Why? And what is it with everybody having their picture in the videos now? You know, like when they put up a set of nails and there's them in some, like, outfit or doing these weird poses. It's like, oh, look, I'm being thoughtful. Oh, no, that went wrong. Oopsie. Like, why? I don't need to see your face. I want to look at the nails. Like, no, get out of the picture and let me see the shot of the nails to see if I want to watch this video of what you've made. I don't know. Is it just me? Am I just being a grouch? Am I being a grumpy gremlin on this one? But it's just like, all of a sudden, they all just seem to be doing it. And I'm like, no, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anywho, please comment down below if you agree with me or you don't agree with me. I don't mind either way. Just, you know, whack me a little comment. I like it when you come and talk to me. Okay, so they are all having their base coats. And yeah, look at these. Aren't these awesome? I love them. I have been waiting for a use for these water decals. And I was like, right, I've sat down. The sun's out. What day are we on? We're on the 14th of May at the minute. So, yeah, you're like, oh, Shona, that's only 2 weeks away from when this video gets released. I know. The video I was going to put on for today was my Paint by Numbers beginner's guide. But I've decided I'm going to... you will have already seen it by the time this video comes out, because I've decided to put them on like a Monday if I'm going to do something that's not nail related, so that you still get the content of the nails for those people who just want the nails. And then I'm going to put something different on them. Not every Monday, really, no. Paint by Numbers takes a very long time to do. And I'll see what you guys say about the Paint by Numbers stuff. If you want more, is there anything in particular you want me to show you, this, that and the other, and I'll just kind of take it from there. So I've just put that on as a random spontaneous videos that will suddenly appear on my channel as and when I do stuff. I like unboxing videos for Paint by Numbers, which I know sounds a bit odd, but there are not actually a lot of channels that do it, and I like to see what I'm up against before I buy it. Because if you've watched that video, you will know I had an absolute fight with that one. I've learned a lot of tips and tricks, which I have shared with you in that video as well. But yeah, I quite like that, so I may do those. Right, water decals. So I have soaked the decal. I have taken it off. I have put it onto my clear jelly stamper, which is how I like to put my decals on. This one just missed slightly. The reason I like my clear jelly stamper is I can see what I'm doing. It also, because there's base coat under there, it just sticks and it gets out a lot of the creases in one fell swoop, especially when they're not full decals. What I should have done is left these decals to sit there and just dry for a little bit before coming along and put base coat on, but I didn't because I was in a rush and I was like, just gonna get this done, I'm just gonna do it, la 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 la. Why isn't this working? La, la, la. Did you hear my son then? He's just taking the mickey out of me. La 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 la. Little monkey. You're supposed to be tidying your room. Yeah, to you too. Right, so on this one, we're going to do the green cocktail. I think that'll be a mojito. Mojito. And the pink one, I'm going to go with it being a woo-woo. I've got a girls' night coming up soon. I'm hoping for cocktails. Well, it's been a long time since I've had some cocktails, really. I like proper cocktails, not the ones, you know, like the pre-made ones in a can, which have got so much sugar in them. It's like, that's not nice. I don't like that one. One of my favourites is Long Island iced tea, but yeah, that does not take many, and I am very drunk. So I don't drink a lot of that one. I do love a pina colada. But it's like, but for me, if I'm drinking pina colada, that's pudding. Right, so here we go. We're going to try the flamingo. And what I didn't realise with the flamingo to start with, the fact it's on a white backing. And I'm going to try and put it onto a pink nail. So I thought, oh, well, I can make it like it's got a edging. You know, it might be all right. No, I don't like it whatsoever. So that comes off, and then I'm just going to leave that pink nail. Pink. I got a pina colada. Did it in the rain. Can't remember how the song goes, as you can tell. I don't know why. This did not want to come off my clear jelly stamper, and it went really off on the piss. But that's fine. So I'm just going to gently nudge it back where I want it. I know you're like, Shona, but you're not using your silicone tool. No, I'm not, because I don't need to. These were fine. And then I'm going to base coat over the top of that one as well, because that seals in the water decal to protect it. It also makes a better adhesion for my top coat when I come to put that on. So yeah, there are some lumps and bumps in the base coat. But that's fine, because we're going to sort that out when we put the top coat on over the top. This is me messing around with the... He's singing. Who needs music in the background? I have my son doing a Mew Mew song. That is so cute. I hope you guys can hear that, because that is really cute. Right, I'm going to base go over the top of this one. And like I say, all I'm going to do then after that is just top coat over these nails. And then that's it. Yeah, we are done for today. I hope you've enjoyed this summer-inspired, easy, beginner-friendly, slightly bonkers set. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.